the horde. Nope. SMR. Yep. Be nice to people. Nope.
Can keep captain to just get patches out from our deck, and let's mulligan other things. We've got red and elemental, so a 2-drop, and right now it will be the best to get Northside Cleric, but if we won't get this card, no worries. We still have pretty good curve. Okay, open the Waygate, so it's really nice that we are playing with an aggressive deck. We also have Mind Blast as other option to deal damage to him, even if he will use Frost Nova or Blizzard to freeze the whole board. And this will be a pretty huge surprise for him. Quest Mage is super weak against aggressive decks, so maybe this deck is aggressive enough to win this kind of battle. Okay, Doomsayer, so we've got a really bad beginning, because I just can't do much about this. So here we'll attack, use hero power for no reason, and skip this turn. Okay, so Philos Batman, the only good thing that we get out from this Doomsayer is a discount on Creeper, because sometimes you have to look at the bright side. Okay, so it looks like Captain and greetings. Pirates and Priest, that's a really good idea. Like, you can fit them into every single deck right now, especially because of this little guy. So what do you have? Even if he will go for the Doomsayer right now, no worries. I've got Song Stealer. Okay, another AI. To get a level of cards. And Bubbling Book. Like, it will be almost impossible for him to finish the quest. I just hope that he won't have enough freezing effects, because this might be a little bit annoying. But do we want to play Creeper in this situation? Song Stealer is a little bit too important in this matchup. We can just play Ascendant, but this will be a little bit too weak. So I think, yeah, this is a Creeper turn. So even if this costs 5 mana, this is the biggest dude here. So it makes most sense. The other idea was to play Shadow Ascendant and Radiant Elemental, but on the other hand, then he can just pretty easily trade here. Use the Doomsayer plus First Nova. Okay, Arcanology is probably into Secret. So at least we can squeeze all this damage. Okay. So there isn't any bigger surprise. And we will play this on the most left side to play around Meteor. Sometimes they are running this card. And here, do we even want to trade? Because we can trade here with Patches, here with Captain, use Circle of Healing. Then I won't get cards, but at least this effect will work. So I have like bigger odds of protecting my minions, so then they will probably survive. Or we can just go straight into his face, and probably this is the best idea. If you don't know what to do, then just go face. Simple as that. Okay, maybe not always, but usually. And here there isn't really good trade, so he can Blizzard. Okay, then I will silence my minion and then deal even more damage. Plus also then if I will use silence on the Hydra, then I won't get any more damage points to my face. So it will be a really big surprise, and I know that maybe not everyone knows that it works this way. Like, you can silence your own minions. And for a few people it's like, oh dude, what are you talking about? This is a pretty normal play. Yeah, I know. Oh, someone wanted a copy of it. Interesting. So yeah, probably just let's go for it. Heal this dude and face. But still, he will have one more turn because of the size block. He haven't played any random spell. Okay, so we'll proc this with the Mind Blast. Really nice and interesting addition. And here we can play Ascendant to buff those guys. And then Elixir of Shadows. I can also go for an Elemental in the same turn, but I'm not really sure about this. So let's just go for this buff effect. Plus also, if he will somehow clear the whole board, then I need a little bit of guys to still play them on the next turn. Okay, so there is a nice block, plus cheat. Please don't play Doomsayer. That's okay, so at least our board will survive. We've got Shadow Visions, so we can get Mind Blast. Okay, another Shadow Visions into Mind Blast, perfect. And it was enough because it was probably Ice Barrier. Well played, Mage. We don't want any of those cards, but if I will have Radiant Elemental then into Unidentified Elixir with a discount, wow, that's great. But we just can't rely on it. So let's get Elemental first, and then maybe we'll get a potion. Ooh, double Corridor Creeper, me like it. That's a really good beginning. This is how you smart those Druid. Oh, whoa, 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 okay, so Smork against Smork. Here we are going for a Cleric, but if he will play Mark of Yasharash, then we will be really screwed. So we can think about coining out Power Ward Shield. It makes a little bit of sense because then I will still have Hero Power on the next turn, so I can trade, use Hero Power, so I will get card anyway. Okay, so those double creepers might be helpful, but first you need to kill those guys. So we will need something like a good beginning, maybe a 2-drop, maybe just another huge guy. So we don't really like those beasts, so we will trade here just to focus on them. Okay, we've got Shadow Ascendant, so that's the good beginning. But if I would have this card on the previous turn, so just to follow up on a turn 2, wow, that would be great. And here, just a really good trade, he should go for it any time. Oh, wait, what is happening? Why you are not trading? You've got such a good clear trade. And here, I've got a surprise for you, and this will be really hard to handle. I have a 3/5. I kill his one of the best cards, so on turn 2, especially with double tokens, and then I will have a 1/1, which might help me a little bit with proccing those creepers, but still, like, what was that? Here we can Bloodsail Corsair. We'll pull out the patches so we can trade to make creepers cheaper. So that's okay. We can trade here, then we'll get 2 mana discount so we can play creeper this turn, or wait a little bit to make them even cheaper, but then we'll lose a lot of tempo, so I'm not sure if this is really worth to go for this plan. So let's kill Beast, get Creeper, and let's hope that from this point we should win. He can also play any kind of board buff like Mark of Lotus or Power... wait, how is it called? Power of the Wild, yeah. So then he can trade pretty nicely into those minions. But this is not over, we still have a chance. Especially if you won't have it, so then... okay. Creeper into another Creeper. Okay, we don't have a clear answer, but we'll go for Hydra and another worm anyway. That's a lot of damage, especially if he will have Savage Roar. Okay, Cursor into... Whoa, Hydra. Okay. So, he will probably trade. Oh wait, no trades. So what if I would get... Because I need something out from Shadow Visions, which will be... Because Mind Blast, it's 10, 15. Wow. Close, but not close enough. Here I can get Lifesteal. And we got Lifesteal. Whoa. So we'll play this on the biggest dude. Trade here or here. Because, wait. We've got Still Powered Shield. So if this will survive, and it will survive, okay, plus 10 for me. Nicely done. And then we will have another 10 points. A really good interaction here. Oh, wait a minute. We can't do much about this unless we will get Circle of Healing. So that's the plan. And we got this. We still have Mind Blast, so that's 20 points. We are going to win, but look at this. We will need to trade here. Use Ocean Eye, Circle of Healing, get rid of those annoying trends. And then we'll play Unraveler plus Ascendant. And then there isn't almost any card that can give him any chance of winning. Oh, okay. So if I will play those two cards, then he can trade into Unraveler. So I will just play Shadow Ascendant, Ardent Elemental, Hero Power. Because his top decks are much weaker than mine. So we should win unless he will get another Biter Hydra or Living Mana. Because those two cards will probably win him the game. Oh no, Markavish's Rush also hurts. Because this is a card draw, like, then he is making this splitter bigger. Ooh. But it was so close. I can't do much about this, to be honest. Because we'll trade here to protect Unraveler. But then he can go face or just trade, and still, like, he will have advantage, and he's got one card, and Mind Blast is not really helping me in this situation. Okay, so he decided to, oh, okay, go straight to face. Okay, another Mind Blast, but this is just not enough. So even if we'll trade, then he will have enough damage. So even if it was really close game, we lost against double Living Mana. Never lucky, baby rage. So we will keep Creeper, Shadow Ascendant. We don't really need other cards. We are looking for a 1-drop, usually Pirate plus Cleric. Okay, we've got Southsea Captain and another Creeper. So this is going to completely destroy our opponent. Because you can't deal with those kind of big guys as a druid. Sometimes they are running only one Naturalize, but this is not the popular card. And here, just look at this, the perfect curve. And we can even do a little bit of shenanigans with Circle of Healing, which is nice because if he will summon a small dude, then we'll get a card draw, so that's nice. Plus also, if he will start clearing our dudes, then no worries, I've got a backup. Okay, so someone here is trying to clear those minions. Okay. We also have Mind Blast if we'll need more damage. Do we even want to trade? If we want to play around swipe, then we can trade here. It makes a little bit of sense. But do we want to use Circle of Healing right now? Or maybe wait a little bit later? Later, then it's not as that powerful. Right now we can just get immediate value. So we will go for it. Because usually in this matchup we don't really need Circle of Healing with Jeleniowatyy to clear the board. So we'll just get the value as fast as we can. Okay, so our plan here, we can trade, get another card.
Right away. Right away.
We can even do it this way. So like, trade here, then get a discount on Creeper, and play Creeper. Or we can coin out Cabal Talon Priest and then have much bigger odds of Cleric to survive. And this will give us card draw over a few turns, so unless he will use swipe or any other removal, then we can just, yeah, get value. Because those creepers will be cheaper, yeah, like still, he will need to trade into those guys, so we don't really need to rush them. Okay, idle, but only a 4/4. Okay, so it looks like we'll trade here, get 0 mana creepers. We'll play first Red Elemental. Then let's see what interesting we can get out from this. Another Mind Blast, I think this is the best option, just 5 damage. Or an unidentified elixir, but is this really worth to go for it? Then we can play this for only 2 mana with... I don't really see the point. Because we'll try to squeeze the hero power here. And we are not super afraid of Spreading Plague. Just look at this board and damage that we've got in our hand. So let's just pressure him. Hope that he won't have Spreading Plague, and even if he will have, then I'm just trading here. He won't have option to kill the cleric, so then I will get another card with my hero power. Plus if we've got 10 damage points with Mind Blast, plus Leroy, wow, that's great. One of the weakest targets, it's almost on the same level of Red Elemental as Red Elemental. Okay, so we are 2 off in this situation. We are going face anyway. And here we will play Leroy Jenkins, just because he probably won't have enough healing. So then we'll just use Mind Blast and then kill him. We can also squeeze 1 mana pirate. Because if he would play any kind of taunt, then we won't have option to attack his face with charge, and then he will need to clear the whole board, heal himself, maybe even play taunt, but yeah, we are just afraid of a huge amount of healing. And he already used 1 branching path, so there's only another a copy of this card to heal him. Oh no, so you've got branching paths. Yep, and that's it. He destroyed us with a really surprising ending.